Most people don't want the truth. They want comfort, but comfort is the enemy of growth. And growth only begins the moment you realize the world does not play fair. Niccolo Machiavelli knew this. He didn't write for the weak. He wrote for leaders, for fighters, for survivors, for people willing to see the world as it is, not as they wish it to be. These 7 truths from Machiavelli are not gentle. They are weapons, and if you know how to use them, they can transform your mind, your relationships, and your future. You want people to like you. Of course you do. We all do. But ask yourself this. When things go wrong, who do people follow? The one they love or the one they respect? Love fades. Fear creates boundaries. In leadership, in business, in life, it's not about cruelty. It's about certainty. People don't follow kindness. They follow strength. If you're always trying to please, you'll always be someone else's pawn. But if people respect your presence and fear crossing your line, you become the king. People don't see your intentions. They see your presentation. You may be loyal, hardworking, genuine, but if you look unsure, if you appear weak, if your energy is low, people will assume the worst. In this world, perception is power. That's not shallow. It's strategy. Never forget, the image you project is more powerful than the truth you hide. Procrastination is not a personality trait. It's a silent killer. The fool delays out of fear. The wise man moves with intention. The more you wait, the more you weaken. Action is a form of dominance over the world and over yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect time. It doesn't exist. Act, adapt, and move forward now. People don't want the truth. They want stories that justify their feelings. Machiavelli didn't invent deception. He just admitted it exists. This truth isn't about lying. It's about understanding that some people don't care what's real. They care what feels right. Use this wisely. In business, in negotiation, even in persuasion, know this: the world runs on perception, not purity. Courage without cunning is suicide, and cunning without courage is cowardice. You must become both the fox and the lion. Intelligent enough to see the game, strong enough to dominate it. Don't just build muscles, build your mind. Don't just be dangerous, be strategic. The world respects strength, but it bows to intelligence. This is Machiavelli's most controversial idea, and also the most misunderstood. He didn't mean to excuse evil. He meant to expose reality. In a broken world, you may have to do unpleasant things to reach worthy goals. You may have to say no when it hurts. Walk away when it's uncomfortable. Destroy something false to build something real. Good intentions don't build empires. Strategic actions do. You are not just what you do. You are who you surround yourself with. Look around. Who's in your circle? Are they pushing you, challenging you, forcing you to rise? Or are they draining your energy, feeding your doubt, and applauding your mediocrity? The weak surround themselves with flatterers. The strong build alliances with the sharp, the skilled, and the bold. Your team is your reflection. Choose wisely, and wisdom cannot be outsourced. You can hire advisors, mentors, coaches, but if you don't know how to think, how to listen, how to evaluate, none of that will matter. People try to skip the inner work. They chase success without discipline, leadership without self-reflection. But Machiavelli knew a weak ruler with strong advisors is still a weak ruler, because even the best advice is worthless in the hands of a blind mind. If you want to lead, you must first learn how to lead yourself. Harsh? Yes. Real? Absolutely. People romanticize loyalty, but Machiavelli saw something deeper. That people, even leaders, often make promises they later must break, not because they're evil, but because the situation has changed. This is not permission to lie. It's a warning. Be careful what you promise. And more importantly, understand that survival sometimes demands flexibility, not stubbornness. The world evolves. So must you. A mind frozen in the past becomes a victim of the present. It sounds cruel, but listen closely. Machiavelli wasn't insulting the people. He was revealing a pattern. Crowds are emotional, fickle, easily swayed. One day they love you. The next, they tear you down. So if you build your identity on praise, if your confidence depends on applause, you're standing on mud. True power comes from building on something stronger. Discipline, wisdom, inner clarity. Because when the crowd turns, and it always does, you'll still be standing. Machiavelli wasn't a monster. He was a mirror. He showed us the world behind the curtain, where masks fall, intentions collide, and only those with strategy survive. If these truths made you uncomfortable, good. That discomfort is your invitation to grow. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about becoming clear, strong, but not cruel, strategic, but not soulless. In a world full of illusions, the only real power is knowing the rules of the game and having the courage to play it better than anyone else. If this video opened your eyes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear the truth. Drop a comment below. Which Machiavelli Machiavelli truth hit you the hardest. And remember, power is not given. It is earned, one decision at a time.